Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we're returning to Order of Battle World War II, where we're playing the Burma campaign as the British. So we've been just ambushed by a lot of Japanese aircraft that have sunk force that, so the British battleships and battle cruisers that were sent to the area, trying to intercept the Japanese convoys as they are landing on the to Malaya. We've successfully shot down a number of their aircraft, but they are still... they still have a lot in the air, and we do need to bring home a lot of our guys because they are very low on fuel. You can see these guys here will need to land or only have air reserves for two turns. So yeah, we will need to bring them home. Simultaneously, they have shot down or destroyed one of our airfields. I hope that the other airfield is still gonna run around because they have also destroyed this here, and I'm hoping that that does not mean that they cannot get any fuel. We've got this fighter over here that is slightly shot up, so I'm hoping that these guys will survive. Definitely we have positioned some of our guys so that they cannot get fully around here, and I think that would be great. Well, that was very nice. They did good attack over there on these Japanese aircrafts. They are moving up their ships. I'm not sure what they are going to do. They might try to land down there, but we'll have to see about that. Right, so first things first, let's get over here, let's sink this ship. And we do get a new commander for that, which has the ability to do a little bit more land and mechanized air attacks. We are going to assign you... towards you. Well, we can't do that now. Okay, fine. Right, and we will... So first of all, I suppose, need to launch you here, you my friend. You're gonna be alright there. You will definitely need to land this turn, so let's bring it down. There are a couple of guys over there. This gentleman here will need to withdraw, so let's bring him further south. This guy will also probably need to withdraw. The issue is you will basically have to run very far away, and there's no way around that because we do need to save up on our fuel situation and all of that. So that is a big issue. There's still our destroyer down here, and it would be great if we would not lose any destroyers. There is a benefit to that. 2 specialization points, that would be great, and I'm very concerned about that guy over there. Right, firstly I think we'll have to withdraw you. So we could attack any of these guys, including some of these fighters of course. And we'd be having a slight advantage there even. But for now I'm mostly concerned about these Japanese aircraft. I think the thing to do here is bring this guy up close towards this destroyer so that we're not necessarily losing it. So we could attack this aircraft and that would potentially bring it down, but maybe it's gonna be slightly better to attack one of these guys here to make sure that he isn't quite as good at attacking next turn, and that I think would be great. Right, let's bring down this Sunderland, because it is one of our aircrafts that can spot the enemy relatively nicely. Well, then that's probably most of our units done for. Let's bring you up here, because I, again, don't want to lose this aircraft there. That's more or less it. So the big issue here is that most of our ships are... Oh, great, yeah. But at least I think these two guys will be able to support each other now. Okay, Japanese ships are returning for some reason. I'm not sure why. That's not the worst. Okay, there we go. One of the fighters has withdrawn. No, not withdrawn. They're attacking our guy over there. It's not that big a deal. These destroyers are now supporting each other, so that's good to see. But still, this guy here is starting to look a little bit like he might be hurting. Yeah, we don't have that much in terms of our air reserves. We do need to bring everyone home, basically. Okay, let's get you over here. You, my friend, need to come up here and land. You, my friend. Oh, can you not? No, 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 no. You'll be able to go, but come on, you must be able to land. Ah, okay, you can land in adjacent fields as well. That's weird. Now you can get over here. Weird. Very weird. I cannot repair you like that. And that's alright though. Let's bring you home as well. That's basically all of these guys. We've got this one over here. We've got you. Let's try to send down the other supply ship to the bottom of the sea. You are a little bit shot up as well, so I'd like to bring you towards the airfield here. Land you there. And then we need to be able to safeguard our planes here, our ships here. So these two guys are alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring you up here. And basically mainly shoot at these guys. Hoping to reduce their organization there a little bit. You're a little bit shot up. Let's watch these planes here, these ships as they are around over there. You are already extremely short up, so I suppose we can try to bring you down here. Fire these guys. And see what's gonna happen next turn. It's a little bit annoying that our destroyers are not staying where they are, because otherwise we'd be able to support them in a much better fashion. -2, yeah. It's extremely hard to support them when we don't know where they are exactly. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, and 2 of their land-based ships are withdrawing over there. Ooh! Oh, of course, we do need to be mindful of these ships as well. Okay, so can you reach over there? No, you cannot. Okay, I could attack over here, that's not going to go very well for us though. Let's bring up these aircraft over here. Well, anyone else who we need to land? No, not really. These guys here are extremely short up. Got a couple of ships over there and there. Okay, since there are no enemy fighters around now, let's try to... Ooh, we're bringing him down actually, that's nice to see. So that means only 2 aircraft left in the air here. Nice. Good result there. Sunderland? What else? Yeah, well, a couple of guys who are... You? We've moved you. We have moved you. We have not moved you. So I suppose we really do want to make sure that we are protecting this guy as well as possible. Yes! Very nice. So that's a good result. That's only 1 aircraft left in the air on their side. And that's pretty nice to see. So the bullfighter here definitively needs to be repaired. Come on. You can launch. If you're only like lacking 1 experience point, then I think we are going to be alright and we don't need to be too concerned about that. Can I not launch you anywhere? You we are going to repair as well. It's going to cost us some points, but I think it's still a good choice. The bomber not going to do anything for now. Sunderland doesn't really do anything for us there, but it's still alright. Right, and if we can't get you to move out this turn, then I think we're just going to repair you. And that's going to be fine as well. Good. So really wondering whether this destroyer here is gonna survive. This one I'm less concerned about. Ships are withdrawing, that's a good sign. That means... Oh, there are more fighters though. We haven't lost that aircraft though, that's interesting. And yet more fighters. We have 2 more turns that we need to last, so... Yeah, I think that's gonna be... Well, probably we should not have repaired the unit that's not our core there. Let's move you out. And I think move you out. And that's gonna be fine, yeah. With 2 turns to go, I think we are very much alright over here. Right, let's send you... So can I assign you to you? No. Okay, let's bomb this ship. 2 damage to... not a good trade, but all in all I think a fine choice over here. So really still the most vulnerable is this ship. I think anyone else is more or less alright. So you can't go out that far, but you can come up here and shoot this guy. You can come all the way over here. And look at how many ships they've still got. Sorry, how many aircraft these guys still have got. Definitely want to come here because I think you're the one who's maybe the most capable of reaching this ship actually. So you are a little bit overwhelmed, I think. So let's pull you back. I don't want to be shot down. Even if it's not a core unit, I think it's good practice to not just have your guys shot down for no purpose whatsoever. Okay, you're doing an air battle over there. You're being shot down, so that's nice to see. Oh, you are actually managing to get in there and shoot this guy down. That's unfortunate. But again, it's not me. These are again Oscars, so land-based naval bombs, I would figure. Land-based fighters, actually. Look at how many aircraft they've got. Just one more turn. Just one more turn to hold out here. Right, okay, let's get you back here. How about you? Can you get here? Yeah, but you'd be shot down relatively strongly. Probably want to get you guys into there, so let's start with attacking you. And then over here, you are a little bit damaged. Where's the guy with the 4 strength? Were you sunk? No. I don't think so. Oh. I should keep in mind your endurance there, but on the other hand it's not going to matter that much. Right, okay, what have we got? We've got a KI-15, KI-30, KI-30, bigger one, KI-27. You look like a fighter. You are... What exactly are you? Bomber? KF-30, KF-30. Let's try to kill him. Let's try to kill him. Build up enough of a roadblock here so that they can't engage him really. Okay, you need to come back. That's alright then. We're gonna respect that. Yeah, and this Buffalo I think can launch as well. Again, this wouldn't be a good trade, so I don't exactly want to assign you towards that. So it's only the Sunderland. Let's bring you up here. Oh, and you. Yeah, let's assign the cordon that we are putting up here to defend this destroyer. What else have we got? Yeah, no, there's nothing we can do about that now. Not that important. I mean, we had 14 out of 14 turns. Okay, we're going to lose that bomb though, but that's not that important. It's not part of our core unit. You are going to get in there and bomb that ship though. You're at 9. But the one that is really vulnerable is the one down there. 8. Ships are withdrawing. And I think this is probably the last turn, so... Firstly, is anyone of you considered a large aircraft? Yeah, you are considered large, so probably we'd want to get the bow fighter there. Start engaging. Then likewise try to... Ooh, you're a fighter. Didn't quite see that. Let's engage you. Oh, come on. It would have been real nice to shoot you down. Sunderland is a little bit in the way of everything. You're alright. But I'd much rather shoot you down than the fighter. Even though the fighter is annoying a little bit. But yeah, there we go. This guy goes down and that's perfectly fine for me. Yeah, and the only remaining one is the Sunderland, so let's bring it down there. And end the turn here. Force then has been savaged by the Japanese and can no longer contest the invasion of the Malayan Peninsula, but many of the sailors are still alive to fight another day. Well, that's not quite true. I think Repulse went down with very, very heavy casualties still. So, yeah. Nevertheless, all of our primary and secondary objectives have been fulfilled. So we have got the fighter ace pilot, we've gotten the 2 specialization points, and we've gotten this gentleman over here, this unique commander. So I think all in all a very good win over here for us. No, I don't think we need a replay save. We've gained 5 new specialization points, so let's look at that. We are, I think, in 1942. And I think it's time to look at this in a little bit more systematic way. So we haven't really touched upon this, and I haven't... Ooh, there's a lot more on the right there that I haven't even seen really. War economy. A war economy is the Southern Contingency effect, 2 land and naval command points and 1 air command point. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. Female factory labor? That would give us more command points, so we'd be able to field more units. That wouldn't be too bad. This one would have really helped out in this fight by quite a bit. Fighter, aircraft, fuel limit increased by 2 turns. That'd be great. Flight school. Increase the newly purchased air unit start with 1 experience star. That would have also have been great if we had only known that it's a little bit here on the right. Specialized training, newly infantry units, new tank units. I think all of these are very good. We've also special services. Commander units become available. I'm very much for that. Scrambling. Fighter aircraft can take off, move and attack during the same turn. Aircraft loses less efficiency during the turn they take off. That'd be good. Magnetron radar is nice. Land and Lease Act. Allows purchase of tanks. I'm not sure whether this is exactly the terrain where we'll be fighting with a lot of tanks. Singapore, intense artillery. So this is probably going to be a land battle. What have we got in our army corps? Well, most of your units have some experience now, so I think that's all in all okay. And we've got a Hurricane, so that stays with us. With this huge bonus. We've got 2 Spitfires, I think. Or 3? Yeah, 3 Spitfires actually. And a Bristol Bullfighter. So all in all a very heavy air crew there. Couple of Gurkhas. Might want to upgrade the... So a couple of infantry wise I think we are relatively fine. We've got a Crusader tank. We've got the Ehrlichens, we've got a couple of artillery, well only 1 artillery piece. Couple of engineers. Well... So, how about in terms of specialization? I'm thinking this is not available for now, because it's probably counting as not being in time. Centrometric radar would give a lot of radar coverage. And radar coverage is great because it allows you to see what exactly is going on. Specialization, just more training as we start out would be great. Drop tanks sounds amazing. More command points also sounds very, very good, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? We are going to acquire more the war economy here, so that we can place more units into each battle. We're going to acquire that. So war economy is the set of contingencies undertaken by a modern state to mobilize its economy for war production. Measures taken include the increasing of tax rates as well as the introduction of resource allocation programs. And I think I'd also like to take special services so that we can buy SAS and SBS commandos, special service force trained, because that sounds fun. So we're going to do that. That basically does it for... That does it for most of our cost, for most of our points here, and after that, I think radar will probably be one of the most important things. Although still, if only I had known with the drop tanks, that would have been amazing. That would have been extremely good for us in the last one. Although we did manage to win that fairly successfully, so I think that's all right. Good. That being said, I think this is a good place to put in a cut and have a look at the fall of Singapore next time. I don't think we'll win that, but all in all, the campaign is called the Burma campaign, and I suppose most of the fighting is going to happen actually in Burma, as historically was the case. The British lost Singapore, I think, by February 1942. Yeah, actually, that is true. And it was sort of a major blow to the British morale, and also towards the Australian morale, because it is basically there was the premise that Singapore would be a fortress that could stand any attack whatsoever, and it just was sort of cut off from lines of communication pretty early on by the Japanese advance into Thailand and getting this area over here. So Singapore was kind of isolated, and even though it had a very large force over there, they were forced to surrender quite rapidly, and they just didn't have the fortifications, didn't have the hardness in defending that. But we're going to see that next time. So thank you very much for watching, and do leave a like and all of that, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye!